A film review tonight. Tonight I've been watching Sector 30, Section 31, and oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I read it. It's a fictional universe of Star Trek. Section 31 is a autonomous intelligence and defense organization that carry out covert operations for the United Federations of Planets, created by Ira Stevens Bear for the Star Deep Space Nine episode Inquisition. The organization was intended as an act of counterbalance to the utopian portrayal of the Federation. They showed up on Deep Space Nine. They did a much better job. It felt ridiculous. I was sitting there going, I might as well just call it Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 4, because it was just ridiculous. It felt like Guardians of the Galaxy, but not in like a good way, because that is a comedy, Marvel, which works, but it doesn't work for Star Trek. And I did certain parts I did enjoy. It's not the worst thing. Not the worst thing I've ever watched, but it's definitely the worst Star Trek film I've seen. Okay, I'm trying to explain the whole. I would explain the story. I'm not gonna go for what happens in each part of the story, because it's just like I don't even know. Actually, no, I don't even know the damn characters. You know what the fun is? You don't know the characters. I'm literally going, who the hell is that? So it stars Michelle Yeoh. I like Michelle Yeoh. Casey Roha, Humbly Gomez's, Omarique Hardwick, Robert Kaczynski. I call him Sean Slater because he's on EastEnders. So we've got Sean Slater. We've got Sven Svigrup, who plays like a Vulcan. I'm sure it's a Romulan, I'm sure. And then there's a guy called Kwasi. Okay, so it's about this like. Okay, so at the beginning of this film, we meet a young Captain Philippa who's on Discoverer, and she's like young. And she meets a family, of course. She like turns up on this planet. She meets like a family that she knows. Anyway, and they're having like meals. Next minute they end up dropping dead. It's like, okay, what's going on here? And turns out she's like poisoned or something like that, and she kills them because she has to kill these people as a test. But then you see this like other person that she's with, holding hands and all that. Anyway, so she ends up murdering them. Killing them, of course. You think, okay, so yeah, so this where it all starts off, where she joins the she's like, she's supposed to be in the other mirror universe, but she was on Star Trek Discoverer, and now she's in like the normal whatever you call it. Anyway, so she's part of that the Terran Empire. I cannot talk Star Trek language. So if it's like because when they're talking on Star Trek, I've no idea what they just said, but whatever. So, but I like Star Trek. I do like it. I've got this Starship ships up there, but I'm not like one of those guys that knows a lot about the language. When they talk certain computer language, it's like, what in the hell he just said? I have no idea, but it sounds quite similar. But like the names of these characters, I'm just like, who is that? I'm still forgetting who they are. And the humour just falls ridiculous, because at the start of the film, okay, so anyway, so all these people show up on the planet. All these like, and then she becomes like the emperor. So anyway, so it goes forward to, so next minute they're on this like It's like a bloody shit bar, whatever it is. And you meet these like new characters, of course. You meet this like Vulcan that's he turns out to be a damn robot. He's like a robot. It's because some of the characters in this movie are so damn annoying. The way the cameras, kind of it's weird. I was thinking, what in the hell is going off? The music. I can tell the music doesn't feel like Star Trek. Maybe certain parts, but not all of it. Some of the actors not the best, but it's not terrible either. It's not. Some of the actors okay. You meet Finger's character, Sean Slater's character, who plays this kind of like. I suppose it's similar to that guy from I don't know. I'm trying to think. He has this like nano suit or something. And it's part of him, and and it's like okay, and then you meet this, and then Michelle's character's eating like an eyeball, which is she's eating this eye, and I'm thinking, I was like, okay, who sits there eating an eye? So she's a cannibal now. It's weird. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so it turns out there's like this bomb that's out there somewhere that can destroy things and stuff like that, and then it gets stolen. Now she ends up fighting this guy in this suit. Turns out to be. I had a fun feeling it was this guy in the movie. I wasn't even surprised. It's the spoilers in this movie, but it's just not. It's not really. It's a spoiler, but anyway, it turns out to be the guy. Anyway, so there's gonna be spoilers, whatever. So it turns out the guy wearing this suit. He turns out to the guy who she killed, who she was having a relationship with, who was friends or relationship with, and she burns him on the side of the face. And you think anyway. So he poisons himself because it's like a flashback where he poisons himself. Because you see him in the Terror universe, the Mirror universe, and he kills himself. And I'm trying to explain it. It's so damn. It's like the storyline was so damn like. Okay. I mean, the visual effects in this film are pretty good though. Some of the effects are pretty good, but this is what you get from Star Trek. The effects are still good. That's the plus on this movie. And some of the action scenes are pretty well done, especially when the ship that they're on gets like sabotaged and it gets blown. That's what I like. I like the part where there's a part in the film where there's a mole in the group and they don't know who it is. Now I did like that. I didn't have a problem with that. That I do like. I like the whole kind of like who do you trust situation. They're all like who the hell's part. Nah, that I did like. That was probably the best part of the whole story. So yeah. So the guy who plays the Vulcan, it turns out to be like some kind of like alien life form inside his body, and it's just weird, especially when he opens his mouth all the time. He goes, it's just weird. The film is weird as heck. But then it falls that parts of it falls like Men in Black, and God, it's the Galaxy, not Star Trek. It's weird. It's very strange. And then I think it falls like Star Trek, and then like the Federation and stuff, and that's about it really. There's not a ship in there that I go, oh, that's the Federation ship. So the film does have the film has decent product. It affects the there's a part where they end up on this other ship. It's like a garbage ship, and it's weird. And there's a part in the I won't explain the whole story in order, but there's a part in the film where they're in this like garbage, and then there's another ship for him. That's part who's that little alien guy. It's weird. He jumps onto a ship. I don't know how, but anyway, so he's controlling this ship and he's following the garbage ship, and so they end up dropping the garbage outside the ship, and the thing explodes using this like toy that explodes because it's got a certain material, whatever, and it's like whatever, so and it explodes. So she drops this stuff and it blows up, and it's like okay, so and it blows up his ship, and it's like. So there's a part in the film where they end up getting lumbered on the planet. Of course, their ship blows up because someone blows the because there's beating this guy out, punching him. So I think his character punches him. He says, "Why the hell are you?" But she should be punching me. So it's like it's weird. And yeah, because there's a part I think it's in the trailer or it's in the scene. It's on YouTube somewhere. And anyway, so it's like an explosion. They get transported off a story. Anyway, so they end up on the planet and. So anyway, Finger's character, Sean Slater's character, I'll just call him Sean. I can't really remember his name now. I call him Sean Slater. He gets killed, and it turns out it's Finger's character. The Vulcan character turns out to be the mole. Like I said, there's the spoilers in there, so watch out. But it's not really like spectacular spoilers. Like I said, you can tell I don't care. It's like I say, if this, I mean, to me, the high point of Star Trek was Picard season 3. I genuinely enjoyed that series. I thought it had the right tone, the effects were great, these characters were good. On this freaking movie, it's almost like it's just like comedy. Certain parts, it's like the characters don't feel like Star Trek. They feel like something from like a comedy and stuff like that. And yeah, I had a few issues with it. I was watching. I was getting a little bit annoyed. I was sitting there, you're going from Picard season 3, which was a better Star Trek, to this. I don't know what went wrong, but wow, holy moly! I can't. I'm not annoyed by it. The effects are good in this movie. I did like I like the action scenes were really well done, especially when the ship's like flying through the clouds and stuff. I thought it had some really cool detail like that. I can't complain about the effects. It's just the story. It's the characters. It's like the I don't know. It's supposed to be Section 31, but it's supposed to be a secret organized, like a darker. It's like it's supposed to be like a secret, but the somehow they're just out there. You know, it's just weird. And that's what made that team, those things interesting, because you didn't see much. You just hear about them. That was it. There was on Deep Space Nine did a really good job with that. So yeah. Not the worst thing I've ever seen, but not the best Star Trek. And the end of the part was kind of like, okay, so there's a fight on the ship at the end. I'll just get to that bit where Michelle's character, and she's like having a fight with the boyfriend, and then she's trying to hug the guy, and I'm like, hug him. Oh, I'm gonna try to trying to hug the guy. And the thing is, like, oh, here we go. That ain't gonna work. Anyway, so the good guys were. So anyway, it's like a big giant hole that's opened up, and they're trying to so if they're trying to shut that using the bomb thing that they've got. That's been like, she knew about it years ago, and then somebody it turns up again, and she's kind of like, what the hell? I don't know, it didn't really make sense. So all of a sudden she was actually not too of an evil person then, and she anyway so they end up blowing up, and they get transported off. And that's it. It's like, okay, so, and it turns out the beginning of the film, that big ship thing, turned out to be like at first I thought it was just a base, like a bar base. So it turns out to be like a ship it can actually transport. It's like, and then the guy who died, the Vulcan guy who got killed, the half alien, half, I don't even know what it is, a robot or something. Oh god, it turns out he's not dead. It's like another one. Okay, pros and cons. I thought the first 5-10 minutes was actually pretty good. I thought this is actually it's not that, but when she was younger, and then when you meet, then it leads up to the present day or future, whatever, where you see her older and she's in this bar, and it's like then the film just goes kind of annoying with these fight scenes where it's like the camera swings around like that, just yeah, I don't know. The film kind of gets ridiculous after a while. Well, yeah, like I said, the first 10 minutes is not bad. Not the best Star Trek I've ever seen, but it's watchable. And the music, not the music. The music, let's get to that another. And some of the visual effects are good, so yeah, I can think of some decent things. Some of the performances are decent in this, not bad. So yeah. I can't really. And the end of the part wasn't bad. The end of the action scene with the chase, some of the visual, the action scene is pretty good, so. Yeah, so I said the action scenes, the visual effects are pretty good, the effects, whatever, and the performance is okay. And the beginning is probably the best part of the movie, I say, but yeah. And the mole storyline. So parts of the story I enjoyed. Okay, so the cons. Some of the music was just, oh boy. Yeah, there's the bar scenes, it just didn't feel like Star Trek. Annoying characters. What was the other thing? It did not feel like Star Trek. That's the big problem. This did not feel like Star Trek. It actually felt less Star Trek than the Star Trek Discovery. At least with Star Trek Discovery, you had the Enterprise and stuff like popping up and stuff. And in this, I'm just going, okay, this does not feel like Star Trek. Yeah, so yeah, cons. Bad music, but so yeah, annoying characters. Yeah, it's not. I'm probably being quite nice to actually. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but it's probably the worst. It's not the best Star Trek I've ever seen either. So yeah. So the bit I'm going to give Star Trek Section 31. Trying to think. I give it a 2 out of 5. I mean, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. I did enjoy some of it. It had some good action. I did like the who do you trust? Use the Molins. I thought that was pretty good. Decent, not great. So for 2 out of 5 for Star Trek, that's actually been pretty generous. I could have given it 1 or 1.5, but I'll give it 2. 2 out of 5 for Star Trek Section 31. Yeah, it's not the kind of thing that no man or no person has gone before. It's not that kind of situation, but so yeah, but it wasn't. So Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 4 gets a 2 out of 5. So yeah, okay, Star Trek Guardians of the Galaxy, whatever. But anyway, Section 31 gets a 2 out of 5. So yeah, like I said, I was getting a bit, so far so good with Picard Season 3, and they went somehow they managed to do it again. I don't know, it's weird. So before I go for my to my channel, have a nice day, have a nice week, take care, look at yourself, enjoy my videos, thank you for watching, and take care, and engage, thank you, or disengage, thank you very much.